Hello, welcome back to the Doom Golden Souls, where today we're doing more collect the gold and red coins. That's not how those attacks are supposed to work, by the way, at all. But it does make this guy a little more annoying than it really needs to be, so let's take care of him first. There's a lot of crabs in this level. You know, sidesteppers from the Marios. Because like I said, Nintendo did provided just the bare minimum they had to. They really didn't care. Also, the HUD's wrong. There we go. Sorbetto Beach is nice though. It's a good level. It's real fun. This guy, his friends. We're also going to make this 100% playthrough. We're going to go through all the big beans, the bonus content and all that, you know? Just like any good Mario game, this has post-game. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Let me worry for you. Ooh, rockets. One of the more atypical Mario weapons, but I think we all know why that is. Oh, I forgot there's a lot of imps in the water. I do like the mixture they went with. A good mixture of classic Mario enemies and classic Doom enemies to give that good crossover blend. You know, make sure everyone's represented. And I do appreciate this more open approach to collecting all coins. You know, unlike some modern games where it's really just a track you go along. Here, it's really just a nice open level. Reminds me of that one in Super Mario Brothers DX. Super Mario 64 DS. That was just like Mario, you can drown. Don't think you're immune to water. Somewhere maybe we should take care of all the imps in the water. They're not supposed to be swimming. It's bad. They're bad boys. And you gotta teach them a lesson before they cause triple trouble. What a nice cheerful level, ain't it? All you can feel is the joy in the air. Joy of a nice classic Mario game. Oh, there's your problem. Too many big red plants. Ah, a medicinal package. And more rockets. How exciting. Now you can sneak into this place, but you really don't have to. That's not our main objective right now. Let's pick up these coins. They'll come in useful. In a later level, we'll see more barrels, don't worry. I really did like that Mario 64 DS level. It was good fun. I mean, they're not that painful. They really aren't a big threat, but, you know, being careful is important. We're gonna have to make a quickity save real soon, because we're facing quite a dangerous peril. It's the pit of problem. Yeah, the pit of problems. Also known as the pit of Cacodemons, if you're that kind of person. Let's go take care of this piranha plant before it becomes a problem. Huh. I know where one more is, but after that, it's gonna be a bit slim pickings. I'm surprised you made it through, considering all the rocket. Now, I think this was before Torpedo Ted, so they're technically still bullet bill launchers with bullet bills. Be careful, though. The explosive radii are quite powerful. It's always worth picking up all the coins you can, though. That way you'll have money for later. In fact, let's pick up the easy coins. Now, there were design documents that said that Miyamoto wanted them to use a live system, but people from Doom said that wouldn't really work too well. It was a big discussion, they said. Miyamoto is a man with a very stiff upper lip, as they call it. Did not want to relent on anything, even the bad ones. You can safely move these guys. Now we gotta get out of here before I start drowning. It was one of the more gruesome deaths in Mario 64, wasn't it? And people said Doom was violent. Where are the screens? This is a question I don't have an answer for. Truly. I've been to the house. If I picked up the coin in the house, though, because picking coins up is different from knowing where they are. Supposedly, Itoi wanted to fiddle around with the engine as well. Man was a programmer at heart. Never give that part up of himself ever. Led some friction between him and it, of course. Red coin here, huh? Jeez, what is it? Been to all major landmarks, haven't I? Less annoying any other video game. Maybe it is on the little palette over there, because it is one of the only distinguishable shapes out here. You know, I'm gonna look for this, and I'll come back when I feel sorry about having missed the obvious one. There it is. It's in the boat. The golden soul is in the boat, which is really nice. It's really nice little, you know, it's cool. Comes around, goes around, that kind of stuff, you know. Good stuff, the good stuff. The good kind of Mario polish we're all used to. There's a lot of barrels in there, but we have rockets, and I don't use rockets enough, so let's blow them up. Eat that, barrels. This'll be a barrel of laughs. Did the window just open up too? Why? Who knows? I don't think there's any secrets in here either, because I got all the golden souls. I managed to do a playthrough where I got to the post game and beat the post game. Of course, there's a post game. Oh yeah, the boss. I think the boss here is a Gigacacodemon. We're gonna meet some of the more annoying enemies here, so hope you're ready for some of the more annoying enemies. Would have been better if I bought some supplies. Magic Koopas, apparently they weren't okay with those, so they had to settle for wizards. It's not the worst thing to settle for. Although I have my own reservations, but those are my own, you know. Now, of course, you can always leave a level and come back when you want to. So, to strike a balance between being allowed to buy health kits and all that, yeah. I think it'd be best if I went outside and, whoa, because I don't want to get in the water. That's lava. Let's buy some supplies for this mission ahead. Some full health. We'll have portable medkit. I think I still have one. So if I really get in trouble, I can always buy my way out of problems. Let's buy one anyway. There we go. Now we're fully stocked and ready to go. What's the level called again? Fall weather. Oh, it is fall weather, I guess. The name is no lie. I love how accurate the shotgun is. It's apparently based on how accurate actual real-life shotguns are. So it's supposed to evoke the feeling of being in a real-life situation. Like with climby things. Those are very realistic. This one's kind of tough. There's a lot of Cacodemons you gotta take care of. highly accurate shotgun. What you're hearing, by the way, is a bunch of rockets built launcher on the other side of the wall. Luckily, they didn't go for the Mario approach to lava power, where it instantly kills you. That would have made this game a lot less pleasant, actually. Very happy that Nintendo was willing to make a couple of compromises in these parts. Although there are rumors that they kind of jumped out of the project midway through when, you know, it started to take over. So how hurtful is this? It's not that bad, actually. I'm sad that from all the things Nintendo stole from this game, they didn't steal the smarter game design decisions. Not getting crushed. Are they just crush resistance? Remember that getting a running start with your runs into Doom Engine does make you go faster, because you have some acceleration in the start. But I do find this a very fun and fascinating game. Very fun and fascinating history. I think Nintendo fans are very quick to discredit this as an official Nintendo title because of the only tangential involved. But that's not what you're supposed to do with titles, you know? You're supposed to embrace their fullness. As you can see, using the rocket launcher is not the best idea. Gigacacodemons do that. Because, you know, they didn't want to change the I mean, the Cacodemons are part of the Caco Awards. It's incredibly likely that the people behind Doom were like, yeah, we're not going to change that. Please don't make us change that. Although I'm not sure how famous the Cacodemon was around the time this game was released. Feel free to use this as much as you want, by the way. The boss is not very easy to hit. I really need to get the hang of this, though, because the rocket launcher is a refined weapon for the refined man. That's a classic coin. That's a classic coin. Was it Itoy? No, it wasn't Itoy. It was Iwata. Iwata was the man who got involved. Itoy was the other guy. Why do I get them all mixed up? Probably because they both start with I, and I'm not too familiar with that type of naming structure. Not to mention the fact Japanese people usually put their last name first. Now, this is an escape painting. It takes you back to the exit, but it doesn't function as a midpoint. There are some limitations. Don't forget that. I do really like this, though. It's a really good level. And there's our boss. The boss is a really nice Cacodemon. It's a Gigacacodemon. As you can see, the rockets are not a bad option, considering it's a very large target. I don't think this is going to be easy, because he eventually starts pulling out the real chops. And I hope you like big projectiles, because big projectiles is really 90% of the game. Just pulling the evasive moves. And also launching some projectiles. It might be more efficient to pull out slightly different firearm with some better chance of hitting. And yes, they did in fact use the Super Mario World 2 is what it's technically called. Or was it Land 2? I think it was World 2, technically Yoshi's Island. It's often called Yoshi's Island. I tend to get that wrong a lot. It really depends on how die-hard a fan you are. And whether or not you care that much about semantics. To be honest, no one's gonna fucking kill you over that. And for our triple troubles, we get a golden soul. Yes! Truly, the power of video games. Now we have 5. 4 for the main levels and 1 from a bonus. And we've got 12 coins. But I'm not gonna go through that door. That's part of the post-game, technically. I'll be doing that when the time is ripe, which is after the final boss. Let's purchase a heal and leave out of that. Let's keep it nice and straightforward. But I will give you a sneak preview of the painting. Now, it turns out that this game was never... I might have lied about it being released, because this is actually a reconstruction of the game. based on some older files, polished up a bit to make it look a bit better in modern engines. And so they're accepting bonus levels, because the original post-game was just that. But they decided to accept... Oh yeah, this is a nice level. They can also immediately go forward to the ghost level, but let's start off in the desert world. Next time, Desert Land. It's going to be great. It's going to be real good fun. I'm sure you'll all enjoy this. There's 20 golden souls in total, so we're already like 25% through the game. Though don't worry, some of these levels can be a pretty big chew here. The Daring Desert. It's gonna be great. We're gonna meet up with a new enemy, the classic Mario Pokey. Ain't that great? Yeah, they brought some Mario enemies back in to spice things up nice and good. Because you know, it's not a Mario game without some Mario enemies.